Good morning, everybody. Hope this gets to be our next project. It's been a while. Got quite a bit of work to do here. So, this will be a little bit. We did that though, pulling down. This is going to be fun to cover. Let's see how we do with this thing. Sorry, it's blue again. Ah! Not I tried to adjust it, but hey, guess what? It's raining again! What else is new? What would a Dave ride be without rain? Feel like I'm down south now. Good grief. I want to get the moist. I just gotta get the little wet as usual. It's always raining on my parade. I was surprised this GoPro's still handling it. Many times this thing got wet. Well, at least the Rain-X is working, I guess. Well, there, I'm not the only one out in it. Alright. This is a real midlife crisis when you ride your convertible in rain. Oh my. Changing my name to Ducky. Alright. Sorry for the blue hue. Let's do it now. Yeah, I use this inside and I keep forgetting to change it when I go outside. Maybe that's what happens when you only have one. I should use some of my other ones. Alright, well. We'll see how tragic this goes. Have an half-back of a day. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Where else would you want to be but Sheets? A place to get stuck. Alrighty, hopefully everybody's having a great, wonderful day. Wasn't planning on this, so don't have my polarized filter. So hopefully it's not too bright. Although the way I've been going lately, everything been blue, so it don't look too bad. Alright. Got done with breakfast up at Marysville Diner. Stop for fuel. Too nice, even though I have adulting to do. Too nice to just head right home, so do a little loop here. Got to reset that. There we go. Alrighty. So, here it is Saturday. I had a jury duty Monday and Tuesday. And boy, was that interesting. I learned things. Somewhat. So, jury duties start at 8:15 on Monday. I show up, and they say, well, not till 10. We're not ready yet. So, my first time doing jury duty, I didn't know. I didn't know there was some kind of orientation or whatever. Because I did check into the automated system, it said first case is at 10. Or assembly at 10. So, I didn't know if there was paperwork or stuff you could fill out before. No. Mrs. Grump said, not till 10. You should have listened. Arr. So, okay, fine. So, I guess it was probably about 9 o'clock. So fair, fine. Now I know where I gotta go. I'm fine with that. So I go down to the coffee shop and, just kind of relax a bit. So, get back at 10. Wow, 9 that down now. Oh my. That farm must have been a lot of work. Wow. Well, they're working in it though. That's interesting. So, get back at 10, go in, we sit down. Up. Now you get that. So 10 o'clock we get back. You sit there, you do your paperwork, you get your badge, you sit down. They give you some instructions. Sit there. 11:45. One of the people get up, says they are not picking until after lunch. So you are dismissed until 1. So, okay, already half the day was wasted and still did not get picked. There are about 100, wow, a big clap. There are about 150 people there, which shocked me. I did not expect that. When we first went in there, it said, because the first one really, after COVID, they have a full list, a full roster, so I assumed that meant we're going to get in and out. If you had a full roster, well, you kind of want to get people in and out. You want to get through the cases. Oh no, wheels of justice move slow, I guess. Really slow. So, okay. So I get back, so I knew 2 of the people there, so we went to lunch. That was fun. So we get back, 2:45, they finally called the first people back. So, that was insane. So 10:45, or 2:45, the first group goes back. I wasn't selected for that, so I thought, maybe. I gave that one. 3:15, my number gets called. So here we go. Education now. I've been called back. I had no idea what to expect. Which is why I'm even talking about this, because maybe you need to know. At least this is how things work around here. Your results may vary. Hopefully they vary. Hopefully yours is a little more organized and better than ours was, but it's Pennsylvania. So, I go back. You sit in these pews, like, on these uncomfortable benches. They give you instructions. And then, the most uncomfortable part is the grilling of the lawyers. The lawyers ask you a bunch of questions on find out if you would be unbiased for the case. Well, the one that I got selected for, at least the first one, was a domestic dispute. And of course, because they didn't hear the case and all that, they couldn't give you too much information. Well, he said it was a domestic dispute case. And the first lawyer asked, has anybody have had a domestic dispute case, whether civil or criminal, heard in a court of law? Well, sadly, scary, interesting, whatever phrases you want to use, sadly, over half the people stood up. But pretty much everybody has been in a domestic dispute, apparently. Which is a sad state in which we live. So, because of the nature, I guess, of domestic dispute, they weren't going to ask any personal questions to everybody. They had to wait for each person who stood up, saying that they were in court for a civil or a domestic dispute case. They had to wait for each and every one of them to go up to the front with the lawyer, well, with both lawyers and the judge, to explain their situation. So they could decide, I guess, if they were biased or not. So, I That took forever, of course. So then once they got back from old meeting there, so you're sitting there. What else? Or sitting there. What else do? You'll sit there and watch each and every one go up talk to the lawyers for an hour. So 4:15, lawyers ask the second question and a third question, and they go through their grilling process. And then the most uncomfortable part, which I didn't like, the lawyers stand there, or sit there. I don't know why I keep saying stand there. So the lawyers sit there, and they have all their paperwork. They make notes, and they glare at you. And they make notes. They look through the paperwork, and they glare at you. An evil glare. Then they pass their paperwork on to the next lawyer, who also gives you an evil glare. And they fill out their paperwork. They pass it back to the other lawyer, which gives you an evil glare. As they continue to fill out paperwork, they give you an evil glare. So, you're on the jury, but you're getting judged, evilly judged by the two lawyers, back and forth, for over an hour. So then, out of, I think we had about 30. Out of about 30, they called 24, I guess. So the few left get to go back. So, lucky me, I got called for that one. So you go up, and you sit 12 on one side, 13 on the other. And you get more grilling. You get more stare downs. The most evil stare downs by lawyers as they continue to fill out their paperwork and glare at you. And glare at you. And fill out their paperwork and glare at you. And fill out paperwork and glare at you. It was freaking uncomfortable. So, supposed to be there at originally at 8:15. Don't get there till 10 because of delay, and now it's at 5:30. According to the sheet, it's supposed to be 8:15 to 4:30. 5:30, they called the 12 jurors and the alternate. I was not one of them, so I didn't get picked for that case, which meant I had to come back Tuesday. I had to come back the next day. Let's start this one all over again. After I spent all that time there. Next day we get back at 8:15. So be prompt. Get there at 8:15. It was 10 after 10. We come back for the first case of the day. Why did it take that long? So they come back. We call the 30 people back for the first case of the day. I was one of them again. Yippee. So go back. And then you sit. As the lawyers question you. Are you biased on this case? And this one was a DUI. This was a DUI involving someone who couldn't speak English. So, of course, they both asked two questions, pretty much the same question, but worded different. Does the fact that he needs an interpreter, would that sway or make you biased in any way? I'm like, no, who cares? Whether you speak English or not, don't make the crime any different. But they had to keep rewording it. Was the fact that he has a translator, the fact that he can't speak the language, does that make you feel that you'd be biased in any way towards him? Either guilty or non-guilty. But I know, who cares? Move on. So then he picked the 12 on one side, 13 on the other on that one. I got picked again. So you sit in the jury box, and you get grilled. So the judge, like I said, is already, so about 11:30, and you know, what I understand they plan on doing lunch at 11:30. So the judge says, counsel, it's 11:30. She'll be getting dismissed for lunch. How long will it take? So give us 10 minutes, Your Honor. Well, 10 minutes later passed. And the judge says, counsel. It's getting past lunchtime. How much longer? So, Your Honor, need about 10 more minutes. Okay. 10 minutes. Judge says, counsel, it is now almost 12 o'clock. Can you please get your jury selected? I would like to get a lunch. I am hungry. I say, Your Honor, can we have 10 more minutes? She says, counsel, you keep saying 10 more minutes. I need you to get moving with your selection. So, 12:15, they finally got their group of people. So guess what? I happen to be on that one too. So, again, because of timing, we sit there and they say, well, so this is after lunch, we'll reconvene after lunch. So, lunchtime passes, go back, you sit there in the box, the jury box, get the stare down, the evil stare down from the lawyers, as they make notes, as they glare at you. For another hour, or a half. So, finally, it is never hear a case. So finally, here it is. Around 3 o'clock, I guess, finally. They say, okay, they picked their people. I was the one. So to get back to the jury assembly room. I mean, why, you had to get dismissed from there. So yippee. 3:15, what else are you going to do with me? Swear. I mean, honestly, it's too late to do any other cases. As far as I knew, they didn't have any more on the docket, so, hello, send me home, dismiss me. But no, they can't do that. So, you sit in the jury assembly room with a few people that are left, and you sit, and you sit. Finally, 4:30. I mean, just like a normal job. I mean, they would hate to have you out of there. They want to make sure you get your full time in. I mean, God forbid they leave you out early. So, 4:30, if I get up, say, okay, whoever's left, you are dismissed from service. So, if you need a work excuse, or what they call it, if you need a work dismissal, let us know. If not, hand in your badge, hand in all your stuff, you are dismissed. So 2 days. I was on 2 different juries. And they get to hear a single case. Man, was that long. Now let's see what everybody complains about. But it was very interesting, educational to me, as, of course, being 42, I never did it before. I never been in the courtroom. I've been at the district justice, of course, because of work, but I've never been in the county court. Never been in the big court, criminal court. So I kind of excited, like, all right, I get to put somebody's life in my hand. I get to say, are they guilty or not guilty? I get the power. Somebody's life in my hand. I get the power. Of course, I was kind of excited, but That excitement quickly waned after 2 days. I never even got to hear a case. So what's up with that? Crazy. So, what's worse is anxiety gets to me. So, you're in a room with 150 people, there's only one bathroom. Bathroom, but there's only one stall. And when I get anxiety, I get diarrhea. So, it's a shame that this blog is sponsored by Radio Mayday. But, so I'm up every 10 minutes at least, going to take a dump. So, 150 people, they see you getting up all the time. See you getting up 10 minutes going to the bathroom. Of course they wonder, what is he up to? What is he speaking? So, I went out every 10 minutes to take a dump. And of course, like I said, there's only one stall. So I get the embarrassment of taking a nasty explosive diarrhea with people coming in and out. But I am told I don't get back in the pool for another 3 years, so at least that's done. But man, I was all excited. I mean, it sounded kind of cool. Of course, my anxiety was extremely high because you're dealing with lawyers and judges, and and I'm good with that kind of intimidation. So I kind of figured that would be kind of an issue, but man, I'm gonna wait, hurry up and wait. Oh my, that's quite the experience. So we shall see what shall happen in 3 years maybe. Well, then the fact, apparently I was too shady for the lawyers. Apparently the lawyers figure I'm not trustworthy, I don't know. Lawyers didn't like me, so I don't know. Maybe they'll shuffle me out. They'll say, dude, this guy's too shady. I mean, I'm sure they search your social media and stuff. I don't know what information they really had, but I'm sure they kind of investigate you. I'm sure they knew more about me than I thought they probably knew about me, but they probably look at my social media and say, man, this guy's scum. We don't want this scummy guy. But anyway, so that is my jury duty excitement. It was not very exciting. So, hey, biker bro. I was extremely disappointed. I mean, spend 2 days and only get to hear a case. And that was rather disappointing. But I thought it was kind of interesting. I don't regret it. Because now I know. If I get it again, I kind of know what to expect, but hopefully it moves a little faster by then. What have your experience been with jury duty? Everybody I talk to always complained about the how long you wait. I kind of thought, okay, whatever. But it is really a lot of waiting. It is really ridiculous the amount of waiting you do for to get nowhere. It's insane. But I did my civic duty. So apparently I failed because none of the lawyers wanted me, so apparently I'm a failure. The lawyers didn't want my scummy butt there. But for 2 full days, not get anywhere. Alright, so that's my story that I'm sticking to, and now it's on record for all the world to see. So, there you go. Y'all have a great, wonderful day. Great, wonderful week. Hopefully your week will be more eventful than jury duty. Till next time, have a great one, y'all.